What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and with the release of Series 6 that'll be dropping tomorrow, all the Series Redux, all these things going on, we now know that Delaney Walker, or Delaney, or however you guys want to pronounce his name, let him know he can hit me on my cell if he wants me to know how to pronounce his name, but I'm just going to call him, I guess, Delaney Walker. He's going to be the Series 6 Master, okay? So for those of you guys that have your Series trophies, I'm going to let you guys understand this very, very thoroughly. I don't think that his market value is going to be as high as how it was for Von Miller and maybe some other ones like Cooks when they first dropped. I predicted the same thing about Joey Bosa, and you guys saw what his price was at the launch of the Series 5. People weren't really interested because there were other cards that were cheap and relatively similar. Now, with Joey Bosa, he actually got the 99 finesse first in green, and some of you guys thought that it was exciting, but overall it really wasn't, and you guys were able to realize that. Now, as far as the John Madden collectible, if you guys are up to date with the last segment of where you should be, you're going to have another 3 that are left, right? And we're going to grind that out, because I'm going to tell you right now, pretty much I think the most logical thing to do right now is to get the touchdown packs for it, for the amount of trophies that you have right now, because to save it to just get, you know, John Madden to add what is going to be acceleration and some other stuff, that may not really impact the team the way we think it does, because a lot of what's going on in the game doesn't react the same way that it did at the launch. So I don't believe that it's something that's that pressing that we should be willing to give EA Sports half of our trophies. Keep in mind, they will take half if you guys do not do this. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna recommend that you guys go ahead and do this. It is absolutely 100% your choice, but as always, when I tell you that we should do something, I am on the front lines with you guys. So we're all gonna have to grind back and get it. Now remember, if you don't play the game as often or you're not as strong as a player, you can still find other ways to get this done. You know, draft champs and other ways to get trophies. You don't have to do head-to-head and weekend league if that's something that is causing you extreme harm to your body. You can take a break away from it and just say, you know what, I'm not going to do this, and it is what it is. But I would get rid of everything that you possibly can to not risk losing half, because it just doesn't make any sense. So definitely go ahead if you can, if you have time to do so. I know it's like some really pressing issues going on in the world right now, so this is not a real big deal to a lot of us. Like, I don't really care, it's just that I'm able to do it. And I really want you guys, if you guys are still engaging with the game, to make sure that you don't lose anything. So I highly recommend that you guys go ahead and do this. All right, just get your you know, pretty much have all your packs and everything done so that EA cannot take half of your currency. All right, so now that that's all done, we know what we're sitting on as far as everything else that's with the squad. So we have these packs just in case. All right, just in case we need it. It's not like, all right, you know, we could just have like, you know, 400K sitting around and it's like whatever. But if we need to open them, we open them. And the reason that I keep them in the packs is you never know. You might open up one of these packs when Series 6 drops and pull a Redux. Or we can go ahead and gamble and, you know, get the coins and then see what's coming out later. Obviously, Ultimate Legends and other things will be dropping over the weekend. So this is what you should be doing right now. I think you have, I would probably get it done before 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Orlando, Florida. For those of you guys that are worried about, you know, what's coming, I would definitely, absolutely get that done. It's going to be very, very critical for you guys to do that, or you will lose half of those Series 5 trophies. Now, to go over what John Madden coach would be getting, depending on if you guys have been following what I've been doing as far as the chemistries to put on his actual coach card first, you're going to notice a few things. Let me go ahead and show you what's happening real quick. Within his coach, you're going to see that our next slot is actually a physical chem slot, so you're going to be able to now add the strength, agility, and acceleration to the entire team. For me, like I said, it's not worth it to lose half to add this to your team, because those 3 attributes are not going to be directly influential on whether you win or lose. So it's not like it's an actual player, or it was more speed. If it was more speed, I would say, all right, we're going to go, because the speed, actually, you see the impact immediately. Strength, agility, and acceleration, we could question it. So it's no, we don't need to take the risk with it. We're going to go ahead and leave it alone. Now, as far as the other ability that's going to be available afterwards, it's going to be rush defense. Okay, so the other 2 slots, remember, you're going to get 3 more collectibles if you're up to date. And it's going to be able to field the Madden rush defense with the tackle and the block shed, pursuit, play recognition, and hit power. And then ultimately, like I said before, the physical chem, which is going to add strength, agility, and acceleration. Now, you can look at your team and kind of gauge what it would do to your entire team when you add, strength to the entire team. Obviously, at this point, if you've been following the channel, you would know that strength is very, very critical for offensive linemen and defensive linemen. And usually they go up +1 OVR to get that blue chem, just simply with strength. So it may have an overwhelming effect on a lot of our teams, but still overall, it's better for us to go out there and grind it through wins to get that done, rather than go and, pretty much end up overspending or losing by giving up your trophies. All right. Keep in mind, however, with everything that's going on, you can see I'm starting to show Chem 99s over here. Pat Tillman's going to be getting an upgrade. He'll be a 99. There's going to be Torrey Holt. He's going to be a 99. So depending on how everything works out with the acceleration and the strength, these guys may also go to 99. The Calvin Johnson and the Mike Evans. And then we'll probably have a lot of 99 action going on. So you could also keep that in mind as well. In addition, like I told you, Delaney Walker is going to be, the Series 6 Master. So depending on how it's working out, we can see what we could do with him. But more than likely, he's more of a run-blocking tight end. So he's not something that we really have to rush with. You could really, really take your time and figure it out. And, we'll go from there. But I do not expect his price to be very, very high, except for the fact that it's going to be, a high overall card. So it's going to be based on that, not so much as the namesake of Delaney Walker. It's going to be, a little bit different, with the aspect of, oh, we got to get that card versus, with just a card there and we could take our time figuring out whenever. So we can always go and get another 1,000 trophies to get the Nat version for him instead of getting the auctionable version, and then just pretty much put it in the set as well. So you're going to have options with that. So I think it's better for us to make sure that the players that we have right now suits us, as opposed to trying to rush and give EA Sports half and jump in to get a little bit of John Madden coach, or trying to get that Delaney Walker, because I don't believe that he's going to be, what everybody thinks that he is. Now, with all of that being said, the way that the team is set up right now, you guys probably know, you guys are making fun of me. Oh yeah, you're going to go back to Troy Aikman. You know what's interesting? You guys know I love me some Troy Aikman, but I can't say for certain that I will go back or that I won't. And I'm going to tell you why. Aaron Rodgers is very, very unique. Like, again, he throws the ball very, very quickly. I don't believe that EA is going to patch the game to give other quarterbacks that release, because I think that was something in the beginning that they made unique to Aaron Rodgers, and I think it's going to stay that way. He's going to have the fastest release no matter what. Some of you guys brought up Doug Williams and all that stuff. That's great, but I'm going to go ahead and err on the side of caution and just stay with Aaron Rodgers for now. If he starts doing whatever he wants, though, you see what I'm saying, bro? Like, if he just comes out of his face and just starts saying whatever he wants, he tries to pick my mom's up. If he starts doing things like that, now we have action. Now it's like, all right, bro, you garbage. We got to make some moves, and we're going to figure it out. And then we'll go to Troy. But I like having a mobile quarterback that can actually do certain things. Now, we're going to check something else before we go further into other things that are coming with Series 6. I want to take a look, because remember, I did keep Troy Aikman maxed out, I believe, right? Where is he at? Where's Troy Aikman at? I think we kept him maxed out. Yeah, there he is right there. So we kept him maxed out. And it wasn't for any particular reason other than the fact that we had to make sure that if we needed to go back, that we could. So obviously he's going to be a gauntlet player, I believe. Is it possible that he would be what we want, what we need, and get us where we need to go? It's possible. Something else that could help is, does he have roaming Deadeye? Okay, he does. What he gets last. Okay, no, we're not doing. He gets Gunslinger, so he's gonna get Gunslinger also with that. He'll get protected as well. But he doesn't. It doesn't look like he gets. What is this? Lofting Deadeye. Perfect pass accuracy on lob and touch throws. So would that matter if we're running outside the pocket? I don't know. That's something that's we got to figure that out. But we know that, okay, pocket Deadeye while thrown from the pocket, while feet are set, sleight of hand. So he doesn't get the roaming Deadeye, so we can't do that. See, that's going to be a major issue. But the lofting Deadeye, though, perfect pass accuracy on lob and touch throws. So if we start running and we stop and lob or touch pass it, would that be the same thing as roaming Deadeye? Because remember, that's what you get away with it because you're rolling outside the pocket. So would that be something that we may have to test out if we do go back to it? I don't know. We might have to. On throws outside the numbers, we got to take a look at that because it doesn't look like they really want this guy to move outside the pocket. But the one thing that would be advantageous for us, again, with Gunslinger, I don't know if that's going to mean anything because Gunslinger just looks like it's broke. The ball takes the same amount of time with or without Gunslinger. But this could help us. The Hot Route Master could actually make our outside receivers and, other players even more dangerous because we can now create post and corners for everyone. The problem is the players that don't have the abilities won't usually catch it. I just want to make sure I'm very clear with that. So Mike Evans would be normal. He wouldn't be able to go up and get the ball the same exact way without the abilities. So that's what makes it very, very concerning. The only issue is we could take off the slot apprentice, off the players and then pretty much have them do whatever we want in any formation by using Troy Aikman. But I'm wondering, this is something that's interesting. If we just run outside the pocket, let go of Turbo and throw it, would that be the same as roaming Deadeye? If the answer to that is yes, we might have action. It is possible that we could have action, but again, he's going to unlock Gunslinger tomorrow. He's going to unlock Protected. These two, I don't know, man. I don't know, because you guys are saying Protected works. I'm not really sure that it does. So that's something that I'm very concerned about. And then after that, what would be the last one that we picked? What, Conductor? Because we can't go, I don't know if we would use Identifier again and then keep it going with that. And the lead passing, I don't think we would, no, we would have to put Hot Route Master, as a matter of fact. Hot Route Master would have to be the thing. So we wouldn't be able to use Gunslinger don't work. We don't have to worry about Gunslinger. Now that I think about it, we don't need to worry about, if we do use Troy, we don't need to use Gunslinger. We'll just keep him the way that he is. Protected, maybe Hot Route Master, Conductor, that might be a thing, because if we come out and can just hot route to 2 post routes or a corner real quick before your opponent can do anything, it might cause a lot of issues. We gotta look. Like I said, because you guys are making fun of me all over Twitter. If you guys are not following me there, please feel free to do so at GmiasWorld. You guys have seen it over and over again. I've rate sold this guy so many times, it's ridiculous. But again, I'm looking to do what's best for the team, and that Hot Route Master could be a major, major thing. Because like I said, it would eliminate the use of having certain things on Mike Evans. We could probably give Mike Evans, like matchup nightmare and see if that enhances him. Instead of just having the post flag elite and the streak specialist, we take off the slot apprentice. You see what I'm saying? And then now we could do whatever we want. We could theoretically do whatever we please with no issues if we were to do that. So we would go ahead and give a matchup nightmare. I think that probably would be the best thing to give him because, trying to leapfrog somebody is going to get you, you're going to fumble. Playmaker is useless. It would probably have to be that. And then what happens is, if your opponents play like double coverage or they double team you and you have matchup nightmare on and one of the guys that are double teaming is a linebacker or, whatever, he's going to catch the ball in quadruple, 5 dudes on him, whatever kind of coverage. It's going to get crazy. So you could also do, with this, Slot-O-Matic also improves the catching as long as they're lined up in the slot. So those would be options that we could do if we were to go to Troy, just so that you guys are aware. And then this guy gets armbar. It's like, like EA is just going too OP with it. If this dude, bro, I don't even understand like what they're doing because he has a 98. They're gonna give him one more card for a +1 OVR? That just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just really, really weird the way that this is. But those are just some of the things that I want to share with you. And as we go forward, we're going to have a lot of changes that we have to make. So I need you guys and girls to be up to date with everything. All right. So go ahead and get rid of those trophies now. If you feel that you want to go and take a chance with Delaney Walker, that is completely up to you. I am against it. So I've shown you guys what I've done. If you do not use your trophies by tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, there is a chance that they will be halved and you will be done. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. You have an unbelievable day. Until next time, one love, y'all.